Good morning, colleagues. How are you doing? I hope that you are well. By means of introduction, my name is Refiloe Nyoni. I am here on behalf of a very cool organization called Mindful Revolution. October has been globally declared as the month of mental health awareness. And this is such an important statement for us to make because we know for all of us, our mental well-being is one of the crucial components or aspects of our lives that make sure that we are operating with the highest levels of resilience, however, without stepping into what we call the dark side of resilience. And of course, during this month of October, we're doing some exciting things around our mental well-being, and that includes bringing some games into it, making it a little bit fun. And for that reason, we continue our game of bingo. Throughout the session, I'm going to ask you to pay specific attention to some of the practices that you can now check off or tick off on your bingo list using your accountability partner to help you to do this and to navigate it. And today the conversation is centered around the importance of sleep. So research indicates that how we sleep can significantly impact both our mental well-being and also how we show up in our daily lives. The amount of sleep that we get and the quality of the sleep that we get really shows how we are going to operate in our daily lives. And so today I wanted to invite you to share a few practices with me, practices that are incredible precursors to us being able to fall into sleep some at night, practices that help us to relieve the stress of the things that we carry when we step to our beds in the evening. These are practices that don't take very long, but if we make sure that we tap into them, we can ensure that we are boosting our mental well-being by ensuring that we are getting the good quality sleep that we need and also we deserve. So one of the key practices I know, and this is one that we're constantly doing, perhaps without really noticing how important breathing is. But breathing is such a powerful tool that we can use as a precursor to ensuring that we are able to sleep well at night. What it does is that it starts to switch on our parasympathetic nervous system. So depending on how we are choosing to breathe, we can start to access parts of ourselves that are in rest and digest rather than in fight or flight. I'm going to guide you through 3 specific breathing practices. One is just to ignite deep breathing, so learning how to breathe deeply, inhaling and exhaling through your nostrils. The second one is a breath labeling practice where as we inhale, we'll silently say to ourselves, breathing in, and as we exhale, we silently say to ourselves, breathing out. The third breathing practice is the alternate nostril breathing, and I have to say that it is my favorite because it helps me to calm down very, very quickly. All right, so we start just by igniting our deep breathing, making sure that we are relaxed, like we are lying in our beds and ready to fall asleep. With your eyes closed, with your mouth closed, you can start to breathe deeply, inhaling through your nostrils and exhaling through your nostrils. And making sure that as you do this, you're not overwhelming yourself. So not holding your breath for a longer time than what is necessary. What is important is that we are teaching ourselves to focus on our breathing. And by so doing, we plug out from the pressures of our lives so that we can be more present for our relaxation. And just by practicing deep breathing, we calm, we soothe, we soften, and we allow our brain activity, our mental traffic to relax. Still breathing deeply, we're going to move into the second aspect of this breathing practice. So as you inhale, you'll silently say to yourself, I am breathing in. As you exhale, silently saying to yourself, I am breathing out. We're going to do this a couple of times, and you're going to be guiding yourself through this practice. So inhaling, breathing in, Exhaling, breathing out. What is so special, what is so important about labeling your breath in this way is that we're actually creating neuroplastic changes in our brain. We're giving the language center part of the brain something to do. So not just activating sleep, but also activating the increase of the gray matter of our prefrontal cortex. Continuing to label your breathing as you inhale, silently saying to yourself, breathing in. And as you exhale, silently saying to yourself, breathing out. All right, at the end of your next exhale, allowing your breathing to return to whatever feels natural, unforced. And when you've calmed your breathing significantly, blinking your eyes open so that we can move to our third breathing practice. All right, so this one is called the alternate nostril breathing. For this specific breathing technique, we're going to utilize the use of our right hand. We're then going to fold over our index and our middle finger. Placing your right thumb on your right nostril, I'm quickly going to demonstrate the process and then ask you to join me. So as you inhale for a count of 4, block and pause for a count of 4. Exhale through your right nostril for a count of 4, and then gently relaxing at the end of that exhale. Inhaling through the right nostril for a count of 4, blocking and pausing, holding for a count of 4. Exhaling through your left nostril for a count of 6, and then relaxing at the end of your exhale. Okay, let's do this together. Right hand folding over your index and your middle finger, placing your right thumb on your right nostril. And now we're going to inhale through your left nostril for 1, 2, 3, 4. Block and pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Block and pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Block and pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Last one. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Block and pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And now just allowing your breathing to return to whatever feels normal, natural, and just for a moment, checking in with yourself. How are you feeling? Has the way that you have breathed impacted how restful and how relaxed you are showing up in this moment? So I did promise 3 practices, not just 3 breathing practices. The breathing practices were one aspect of the practice. Now, the second practice that I found really helpful to make my brain switch off is to journal a few minutes before I go to bed. The journaling prompts I use is to find 3 things that have happened in the day that I am grateful for. And what I love so much about this is that it doesn't take long. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, sometimes even 1 minute, just to check in on the things that are happening that are amazing in my life and allowing myself to release the things that are happening that are quite stressful. Okay, so I'm going to put 2 minutes on the clock. And in the next 2 minutes, you're going to grab something to write on, something to write with. You can grab your phone, make some notes on it, and use that as your journal. Let us reflect on 3 things that have happened and that have gone well in the past few days. 3 minutes on the clock, starting now. And remember, the important thing about our journaling practice is making sure that we use as many words as possible. When we start journaling, it's not quite easy. We don't necessarily have access to this kind of vocabulary, but the more we practice, the more we're able to dig deeper and find words that make that excitement and gratitude and thankfulness really show up within us. There's a wonderful quote that says that what we appreciates, right? So basically, we're paying attention to the things that are not stressful in our lives so we can have a much stronger focus on that, especially before we go to sleep. We have about 30 seconds left for this particular practice. All right, so there we have it, journaling for joy, journaling to put our mind offline so that we can reach and achieve our sleep slumber. That is the second practice. Maybe find it on your bingo board, or maybe it's not on your bingo board. Where is your accountability partner? The third practice is just some small movement, some small stretches to make sure that we release some of the pressures, the tensions that we are carrying on our shoulders. So stretching to take a break from our days so that we can enter our sleeping period with a lot more intention. All right, so I'm going to ask you to use your right hand to grab the top of your head. You reach your left fingertips down towards the floor and then dropping your right ear down towards your right shoulder. And again, these practices don't have to last very long, just a few moments of intention, a few moments of proverbially releasing the weight that you are carrying on your shoulders. All right, gently releasing your head, bringing your chin towards your chest. Left ear to left shoulder, rolling your head all the way around and all the way back. Big circular motions using your head and your neck. Perhaps you hear a snap, crackle, and pop. No, that's not Rice Krispies. That's you releasing tension. And the next time you bring your chin towards your chest, gently returning back to center. Using your left hand to grab the top of your head, dropping your left ear down towards your left shoulder, reaching your right fingertips towards the floor, and you're feeling a beautiful stretchy sensation down the right side of your neck. Actively relaxing your left shoulder, relaxing your jaw, and just allowing the stretch to happen, feeling that ease, feeling that release. Gently releasing your head and bringing your chin towards your chest. Right ear to right shoulder, rolling your head all the way around, all the way back. Big circular motions using your head and your neck. Moving slowly, deliberately, with intention. And the next time you bring your chin towards your chest, gently returning back to center. Colleagues, our 15-minute booster session is almost up, and the 3 things that I ask you to remember is how to make sure that you are setting yourselves up for a restful night's sleep. Any of those 3 breathing practices that I shared with you will be super helpful. A short journaling practice, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever you've got. And thirdly and finally, some small stretches to release the pressures of your day so that you can be more available for good quality sleep. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for prioritizing your mental well-being. Let's keep this game going and let's keep making mental health a fun thing for us to do. Bye-bye for now.